Welcome. Let's begin on our knees, or you can sit cross-legged if you want. Bring your hands to heart center or just down on your lap. Sit up tall, crown reaching to the ceiling. Let your eyes close or your gaze soften. Close your lips and begin to deepen your breaths. 3 to 4 seconds in your nose. And 3 to 4 seconds out your nose. Notice the sound of your breath. Notice your rib cage rising and falling. Notice your belly expanding and compressing. Take a couple of more rounds of breaths. Consider making the sound of the ocean, especially on the exhale. The Ujjayi breath, slight constriction in the back of your throat, allows you to hold attention on your breath, somewhat block out the external sounds, keeping you in the moment, in the breath. Come to your Ujjayi breath anytime during the practice, especially when you're holding postures. All right, let your eyes come open. Come over onto tabletop, hands and knees. Curl your toes under today. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, spine long, belly button up and in. On your next inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, chest forward and through. Exhale, round through the spine. Mad cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Press it away. Come back to neutral. On your next inhale, make sure your shoulders are over your wrist. Lift your knees. Squeeze your belly. Let your knees come as close to the earth as possible without touching. Belly button up and in. Bear posture. Neck long. Breath deep. 2 more deep breaths. 1, 2. Lower it down. Take a cat-cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 1 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come to neutral. Take an inhale and lift your knees. 1. If this bothers your wrist, make sure you're pressing away, knuckles pressing in, or come up onto your knuckles on your fist. And lower cat-cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 1 more round of bear. Inhale, lift your knees. Make it count. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower down. Your toes are curled under. So inhale, rise up, standing up on your knees. Inhale, fingertips come up overhead. Fingers come through the center on your exhale, bowing all the way to the earth. Forehead comes to earth. Walk your hands forward and pause there. Deep breath. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, ragdoll up through your spine. Slide over onto your belly. Let your fingers come under your shoulders. Press down through the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Press through your feet. Exhale, lower. 1 more like that. Inhale, lift. Hold for a breath. And exhale, lower. Curl your toes under. Inhale, up to table. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Soften through your shoulders. Rotate your upper arm bones outward. Then come to stillness, pressing your heels down to the earth. Remember to press through your knuckles, even in downward dog. Spine stretch as long as possible, shoulders away from ears. Bring your toes together. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, shift forward. Bring your right foot between your hands. Lower your back knee. Inhale, fingertips reach up for low lunge. Take your right hand, grab your left wrist. Inhale, take a breath, stretch long, and exhale, bend over to the right, big side stretch. Hips down and forward. Right toes toward the front of your mat. Inhale, release. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, fill your lungs. Exhale, bring your left elbow outside your right knee for a low lunge twist. Deep breaths. Release your hands. Inhale, back up. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back to downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Then bring your toes together. On your inhale, anchor your right heel down. Slide your left toes up for three-leg dog. Take another inhale. Exhale, shift all the way forward. Left foot goes between hands. Lower your back knee. Inhale, fingertips reach up. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Take an inhale. Exhale over to the left. Remember, left knee over left ankle. Hips forward and down. Chest open. Deep breaths. In through nose. Out through nose. Inhale, reach up, release. Exhale, palms together. Bring your right elbow outside your left knee. Hips forward and down. Prayer twist in your low lunge. Remember, left side of heart rolled open. Deep breaths. Find your Ujjayi breath. Neck long. Inhale, fingertips reach up. Exhale, palms, frame your foot. Lift your back knee, step back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Deep breath. Now, lower down into your tabletop, changing up our cat-cow and our bear. Curl your toes under. Remember, you can try it with your fists down if your wrists bother you. But wherever you are, don't jump into your wrist. Really press away. On your inhale, lift your knees about an inch. Pause here for 3 breaths, or come with me for some cat and cows. Inhale, cow. Subtle movement. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And lower it down. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, palms come through heart center. Bring your hands down to the earth. Reach them out long. Lower your chest to the earth for our little version of child's pose with our toes curled under. Deep breath. My heart's already beating quickly. How about y'all? All right, so we're going to shift forward onto our belly. Fingertips under shoulders, feet pressing down. On your next inhale, lift up a little taller for cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift up for your back bend, and exhale, lower. Nice. Curl your toes under. Inhale, table. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your dog. Press away with your hands. Lift your hips up tall. Settle into your dog for a couple of breaths. 1. Let's do 3. 2. Release your neck. Shoulders soft. 3. Nice. Bring your toes together. Anchor your left foot. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, shift forward. Right foot comes between hands. Keep your knee up this time, or option to keep it on the ground. Press through your front foot. On your inhale, rise up to your crescent posture. Hips facing the front, shoulders facing front, squared away to the front of the mat. Shoulders soft away from the ears. All right, so this time, right hand grabs left wrist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, over. Use your core. Squeeze your belly up and in to get that stretch down the left side of your body. Inhale, reach up. Let's go ahead and stretch the other side while we're balancing. Just gentle, working on our balance. Hips down, soft. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms to the heart center. Reach your torso forward. Take your left elbow outside right knee. Gaze back across your right elbow. Core strong. Back leg, back thigh, engage, holding you up. 2 more breaths. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, plant your palms. Lower your back foot. Inhale, rise all the way up, warrior 2. Right knee over right ankle. Left thigh engaged, settle in, arms reaching. Right pelvis bone tucked under. Gaze over front fingers. Drop your left fingers. Inhale, reach up and over. Take a big exhale here. Stay here for a breath. Inhale, back up, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle pose. Knee hugged up over ankle, shoulders soft, arm reaching long. Deep breath. Arm lifts up straight to the sky. Lower your fingers to the earth. This is an option. Pressing your right knee open. Deep breath. Now lower your left hand. So now both fingertips are on the inside of your right leg. Right knee over right ankle. Left toes turned out about 30 degrees in the back. Walk your hands out long. Sink down. 1, 2, and 3. Very nice. Walk your hands back in. Lift your back toe. Frame your feet with your hands. Step back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Option to stay here. Breathing deeply in your downward dog, or come with me for a vinyasa. You can just watch if you don't know vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lowering your knees if you like, only halfway. Inhale, up dog, knees lifted, arms straight or down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. 1, deep breath. Child's pose is your option here. You can lower all the way down, take a little break, or stay with me in downward facing dog. 3, 4, and 5. Nice. All right. Everyone joins in downward facing dog. Find your position. Bring your toes together. Anchor through your right foot. Inhale, slide your left toes back. 3 leg dog. Exhale, shift forward. Left foot between hands. You option to lower your knee or stay up. Press through your front foot, engage through your back thigh. Inhale, rise all the way up. Crescent posture. Get steady on your feet. Pause here. So we're gonna stretch both sides. So first I'll grab my right ankle. Right wrist with left hand. Take an inhale, reach up and over. Steady on your feet. Back leg, that thigh, that quad is engaged, keeping you up, keeping you steady. Inhale, reach up. Stretch to the other side, working your balance. Soften through your shoulders, chest open, big stretch. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms to the heart center, turn to the left, bring your right elbow outside your left knee. Deep breath. Ujjayi breath. 1 In through the nose, out through the nose. Strong back leg, strong front leg. Now release your hands down to the earth. Release your back heel to the earth. So left toes are toward the short end of the mat, right toes open about 30 degrees. Left knee over left ankle, strong front leg, engage through your core. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. So your hips open to the side, long edge of the mat, settle down into it. Left knee over left ankle, hugged open. Don't let it sway in. Strong back leg. 1, 2, 3. Drop your back fingertips to your right thigh. Inhale, flip your palm, reach up and over, reverse warrior. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, back up, warrior 2. Exhale, lower your left knee, left elbow, reach up and over. Strong right arm, energy through the fingers and biceps, chest open, knee hugged open, left knee over left ankle, strong right thigh. 1, 2, sink down into it a little more. 3. Now lower your hand down to the earth, lift your right arm tall. 1, opening through your heart. 2, long through your neck. 3. Now lower your right arm down, both to the inside. Your right heel is still down. Walk your fingertips out, away from your torso. Settle in. Big stretch in the left hip. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly walk your hands back in. Lift your back heel. Frame your front foot. Step back to downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Come to stillness whenever you're ready. Or come with me for a vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, chest goes forward and through. Flip your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ooh, deep breath. Come to stillness, still your body, to still your mind. Find your Ujjayi breath. Let your head, neck, and hang freely. Heels pressing down. Option to go to child's pose. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Lower your knees. And rock yourself back. If you're in child's pose, stay there as long as you like. Join us whenever you're ready. So here we are at the back of the mat, toes tucked under. Inhale, fingertips rise up. Exhale, palms come through heart center, lowering your forehead all the way to the mat. Fingertips are out to the side, then walk forward. So keep walking your hands forward till your hips are directly over your knees. Fingertips stretch out wide in front of you. I may be out of the camera. And then lower your chest down. Puppy pose. Hips over knees. Fingertips long. Forehead comes to the mat. Deep breaths. Gently come out of that, walking your hands back under your shoulders, shifting forward back to your belly. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Take one little cobra, release your back, hook your elbows in, exhale down. Nice. All right, send your hands out to the side. Big Texas T, making sure I'm still in the camera. So your arms are in line with your shoulders, toes turned down. Now take your left arm, bring it under your left shoulder. Gently begin to turn up on your right side. So your feet can be on top of each other like this. What we're looking for is a stretch in the front part of the shoulder and the chest. So your feet can stay stacked, or your left foot can bend behind. Your left hand is like a kickstand holding you up. Go just as far as feels good to you in your chest and shoulder. Whenever you rise, settle in. Soften through your face, soften through your shoulders, soften through your arms. Find your Ujjayi breath. And whenever you're ready, slowly straighten your leg back out. Come back over to your belly. Send your left arm out long to the side. Bring your right hand under your right shoulder. Slowly begin to roll up on your left side. Looking for that stretch in your left chest, left shoulder. So your feet can be straight like that, or you can let it go behind, just fall behind. Or I like to put my foot down and open my knee. Deep breath. Settle in. Where can you soften your body? This can be kind of an intense stretch. It feels good, but can be intense. And remember, no pain. Come out of it if you have any pain. Find your breath. Find the stillness for a couple of more breaths. Soften your face. And whenever you're ready, come back onto your belly. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Push up onto your knees. Into tabletop position. Come into thread the needle. Inhale, reach your right arm up overhead. Exhale, slide it behind your left. Gently, slowly bring your right shoulder to the earth. Maybe walk your left hands forward. Find just the right spot to get that stretch in your upper shoulder. Option to reach your hand around behind if you get a better stretch that way. Settle in. Deep breaths, one of my favorites. Soften through your face. Soften through your shoulder. Soften your feet. Let go of some tension somewhere. Slowly walk your left hand back under left shoulder. Inhale as you rise up. Lift that right hand tall again, open your chest. Exhale, set it down on the mat. On your next inhale, lift your left hand tall. Exhale, thread the needle. Left hand comes behind right. Slowly lower your left shoulder down. Begin to walk your right hand forward. Yeah, that feels good. Big stretch to the shoulder there. Again, option to bring the back side of your hand to your low back and open through the chest as well, if that's what works for you. Deep breaths. Begin to walk your right hand back under your right shoulder on your next inhale. Rise up, lift your left hand tall. Exhale, sit it back down. Bring your toes together, send your knees wide. Sit your hips back for this awesome child's pose. Deep breaths, let your belly hang. And let's just pause here. Coming to stillness. Ending our practice here in child's pose. Stay as long as you like. Where can you find the soften? Sometimes it feels good to let your chest rest or your chin or your forehead. Pause here for like at least 10 to 15 deep breaths. Pause there. I'm going to read to you, since we did so many heart openers, I'm going to read to you about love from the words of St. Paul, where he talks about love is the greatest. If I could speak all the languages of earth and of angels, but didn't love others, I would only be a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I had the gift of prophecy, and if I understood all of God's secret plans and possessed all knowledge, and if I had such faith that I could move mountains but didn't love others, I would be nothing. If I gave everything I have to the poor and even sacrificed my body, I could boast about it, but if I didn't love others, I would have gained nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. It is not irritable, and it keeps no record of being wronged. It does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance. 1 Corinthians 13, 1 through 7. Namaste and blessings, friends.